What's up guys, welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the Garmin R10 portable golf launch monitor. That's the radar-based device. We've shown it quite a bit in the channel. I had a few people reach out with a great suggestion. I actually have not shown the latest update for their Home T Hero golf simulator software. So that is golf simulator software built into the Garmin Golf app that you can use with the R10 device. And there's been a big update because if you remember the first time I covered this, I used my mobile device and it was locked into a portrait mode. And now you'll see behind me, I have my iPhone 12 Pro using a Lightning to HDMI dongle that Apple sells hooked up to my projector, and I have almost a 12-foot wide image. All right, and it's significantly tall too. It's pretty decent considering that the iPhone 12, I want to say, is actually wider than a normal 16:9 format. It's a decent, probably 80% or so on my screen. So very nice immersive feeling versus before just that portrait. So we're out at Augusta National Golf Club. Thought that'd be a great one to go out and play some holes and demonstrate for you guys. They have so many courses available inside the Home T Hero software because they use that GPS mapping technology that they have. Don't get me wrong, it's more basic graphics, but I think it's, kind of designed for accessibility. You don't need the latest phone in order to run the software. The course sizes are small, so it's not taking up a bunch of space on your phone. Definitely makes sense that it was designed this way for accessibility. So we're gonna go out and play some holes. We have our Garmin R10 firmware updated, the most recent version of that, calibrated, level, aligned, good to go. So we'll be able to kind of test some accuracy and things along the way. Now I want you guys to comment below any questions that you have, anything you'd like to see, like the video, subscribe. I appreciate all that as always. So let's go ahead and see if we can throw one down there. Fairways are important. There are 10% deductions in rough, and I believe it's 20% in the bunkers. So a little bit of strategy as well with Hometown Hero because the auto putt, and I'll explain that kind of more as we go, but you got to be careful on your approach shots. If you make it on the edge of the green, it could be a dreaded 3-putt. So there's a little bit of strategy on your approach shots and chipping. All right, I think that was a pretty darn good ball to start things off. A little bit of a push. Could get us in just a tiny bit of trouble. Let's see what ends up happening. So what am I in the rough? Yeah, I felt like it was a decent strike and just kind of, pushed it just a little bit. But I think this is going to leave us with a pretty decent, we're losing 10%, 170 yards, 5 uphill. So this is interesting. I feel like I have to hit like a soft 5-iron because I don't think a 6-iron is going to get there after you take 10% and the 5 yards. If I were to get it too far, I'm almost better off versus just getting it on the green and risking that 3-putt. Let's see if I'm right with what I'm guessing with here. 5-iron it is. I'm going to chop just a little bit off of this. Pretty decent strike. A little bit of a push again. So it's going to put us right on the edge, but we're not on the green. So that is, I'll tell you what, it doesn't get much closer than that. I feel like that was the club. If I would have released it a little bit harder, we could have potentially been inside of that second ring. But if you were on the edge of the green, it can be the dreaded 3-putt. So we got close on there. I'm not going to lie. That kind of was, I was going against the strategy that I was informing you of, but this is an opportunity to hole out. I've holed out a few times on here with these little chips because the greens are relatively flat. So it's all about keeping it straight and getting it there. No deduction because I'm on the fairway. So let's see what we can do. Is that the one? Oh, just a little bit left. Just a little bit left. And I kind of felt that. I saw it inside the simulator kind of go just a little left. But that's all right. It's going to give us our par and we'll move on. You guys got to see chipping, which I think is very important. Try to show you kind of an array of shots here, using the latest firmware with the Garmin R10 and the Home T Hero software. Let's show you how to aim. I think that's important. You can just click your screen and drag around left or right or forward and back, but you can hit your flag in the lower right. When you do that, you're able to see on the map, and I just touch this little amber circle and I can bring it up to the bunker there. You can see it's almost 300 yards. Now I think that's reachable with a good drive, especially being 16 yards downhill. So got to be careful on this. You know, obviously tree lined off to the left. Let's see what we can pull off. That was hit pretty well. Hopefully I'm going to get a little bit of a left, but not too much. I tried to close the face down a little bit. Cut the corner. Oh, is it going to sneak on the fairway? That is right on the edge. Right on the edge. I wanted to play it safe. I almost played it too safe. And I'll tell you what, not a bad leave at all. I have to be careful with driver right now. Not making my normal swing. I feel like it's just like change swing because I hyperextended my elbow and I'm still in pain. I'm going through exercises and needle therapy, all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you what, that's just one of those injuries that you don't ever think of, and it happens. I'm a snowboarder. I love snowboarding. It was a stupid mistake, and now here I am paying for it in my golf season. Let's see what we got here. So 247, 12 yards downhill. It has me aimed to like the front of the green. I can even zoom in. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you can zoom in. Let's move this kind of a little more towards the flag. Jeez. I mean, 3 wood's too much. So I think you got to hit 3 hybrid here and hope that you either get it on the green in that second circle, which would be amazing. That would give us our birdie, right? Let's see here. I wouldn't mind leaving it short and giving a chance for hole out or 1 putt. Oh, I pushed that. I mean, it's okay though. If you're gonna push it, at least get it up, you know, close to the green. But yeah, I left the face open. Yeah, left the face open. I was worried about the dreaded duck hook going into the trees and got in my head a little bit there. And that face was well open. A 60-yard shot though, minus 10%. This is an important shot. All right, I'm thinking about the distance in my head here. I'm gonna play this for about almost 70 yards. How's that? Oh, it's stuck. It just didn't release. I wanted that ball to kind of get up close and roll a little bit. And it was a wedge. What do you expect? So we just get our par. You know, I had a good opportunity there. We kind of left it on the table. Let's see what we can do with this par 4. All right, par 4. Nothing crazy, 348 yards. This is a good birdie opportunity. A little bit of a par party going on so far. Haven't been playing a lot of golf, so, I mean, honestly, pretty happy with where we're at right now. I'd love to know what you guys think about the performance of R10, whether it be with various software or Home Tee Hero. You know, what are you playing with? Are you looking to get one? If you are looking to purchase an R10, make sure you shoot me an email. I've got some information for you. You know, they've been back ordered for a little while, so definitely shoot me an email. Doesn't matter what components you're looking for. All right, I'm not making the best contact, but that one was definitely squared, so it's gonna go straight. It's a little high on the face, is what I felt like. Generally, that would give me a little bit of lower spin, but I could tell it was a little more of like a pop-up type shot. So I'm just not getting my distance that I'd like to get. Leaves me with a 90-yard shot, which is like a full 58 for me. So not a bad leave. I'd rather be little mishits with my driver that go straight than a big hook or a slice, that's for sure. Pretty good shot. I feel good about it. It's all about distance. Pushed a little bit. Pushed a little bit. That was the right distance. Yep, just pushed my wedge just a little bit there. I was feeling good about that one. All right, it's another par. That's another par. All right, what are we on here? Hole number 4 is a par 3. It's 240 yards. Whoo! But it's 11 yards downhill. I think we're in hybrid territory again. 3 hybrid, I think, is the way to go. I mean, I can carry this thing usually 225 or so with a good strike. So I feel like that is going to be the right club being that far downhill. But we're playing member tees, are the only ones available here at Augusta National. It was pretty well hit. Look at me just leaving faces open. One after another. I could see it hit a little bit right at my target line. I felt like that was the club too. Am I better off in the rough than the sand though? All right. Let's see here, 35 yards. Still got a really good opportunity to get this in that center circle or even hole out. 35 yards. How's that? Oh, it's got to keep rolling. I think it made it. I think it made it. Wow, that was close. That was right on the edge. One stroke, we get our par on the 240-yard par 3. See how it's kind of a strategy? I feel like it's such a strategy how you're going to play those layup holes. All right, let's see if I can keep dialing in the driver here. Like I said, that last one just didn't catch it, you know, right on the face. Just not getting the ball speed I'd like to get. See if we can dial this in a little better. That was better. How's that going to land? There we go. Getting up there in the 275 range. Now I want to say that was even a little uphill too. So getting the distance that I would expect from some better strikes. Good to see. Really good to see. Oh my gosh, 212 yards. So, I mean, this is 4-iron territory for me. It's downhill 2 yards. I mean, this is, once again, like I said, I'd hate to roll it on the green and get the dreaded 3-putt. So we're just going to make a smooth 4-iron swing here. How's that going to work out? Got to release the club. Okay. It's not bad, though. That's fairway. That's a little chip. From 212 yards away, I mean, I picked a really challenging course, I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not swinging my best with the injured elbow, you know, with my normal speed and everything. It's just very timid, very timid. And this is a hole out opportunity here. All right, 20 yards. Just got to keep it dead straight. I found that if you can keep it dead straight with the speed, that's how you hole out. Oh, I wasn't trying to call it, but I'm telling you, the chipping on you know, is pretty forgiving for the most part. You know, the way that the green reactions and everything are. If you're in that distance, it's all about the speed and dead straight, because it's not going to like break on you and move in certain ways. You know, it's kind of realistic. So look at that. All right, we're 1 under. 1 under. We got to play this. This is a par 3. 8 yards downhill. Think we can get a 7-iron there? I would think so. That, or I could hit a soft 6. 8 yards. I'm going to hit 7. Do I want to be in the bunker? I mean, I could give you guys a demonstration of the bunker, but I think I can get a 7-iron there. I think I pushed it again. I'm seeing my dot. Yeah, that's just a little push. Oh, don't give me the dreaded 3-putt. Stay there. Stay in the rough. All right, we're good on our chipping. I mean, you can see the indent. I'm just pushing the ball right now. I'm not releasing my irons all the way, and I don't know if that's, you know, in my head, twisting my elbow, or what it is. I've definitely had some pretty severe pain in that elbow lately, and I feel like it's causing me, to change, my thought process in my game. This is very similar to the last chip. Very similar to the last chip. Like I said, speed and keeping it dead straight, and it's pretty forgiving from there. Ah, that could be a tiny bit right. Get in there. Another hole out. I saw it just a tiny bit right of my center line, but like I said, it's all about the the speed and alignment. So that's 2 birdies in a row. We're 2 under, and this is hole number 7. Par 4. Let's see how much time we got in the video here. I mean, we've covered a lot already. We're already 15 minutes into the video. So, I mean, there's no reason to really keep going here. I think we've covered everything. We covered driver and irons and chipping. The whole purpose of this video was to show you guys a good amount of gameplay. I mean, we just finished full 6 holes. You guys got to see a lot. I'd love to show more. If you guys want to see more gameplay, we can. Suggest a course. We can go out and do some more gameplay. But I really wanted to get this video out. Didn't want to obviously stress the elbow too much. I mean, like I said, I've been trying to take it easy a little bit. There will be plenty more videos coming. I'm just, going through, like I said, they're doing needle therapy right now, which is pretty interesting. If you've ever had that before, I feel like that's helping the recovery a little bit, along with some exercises. But got to take the Garmin R10 with Home T Hero out on the course, Augusta National, latest firmware updates and everything. And I have to say, the landscape really gives you a much more immersive experience. I feel like I'm getting good, data results after the latest firmware updates. I'm not really, questioning, some opposite flight so much or anything. It's keeping it pretty realistic. And this software, I definitely think the flight algorithm is a little different from other software. You don't see quite as much like curvature in your balls, but I think that it does a very good job with launch direction, distances. I think you saw on driver, when I hit my really good shot where I would expect it to be 275 or 280 or something like that, it was right there. My little pop-ups were a little bit shorter, the bad strikes. So chipping, like I said, you could really dial in those little chips because the distance, I feel like it's really doing a good job, and you can always tell if you're on that direction, so some really good things to work on with this software that is so available, like I said, with iPhone and different basic mobile devices. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned. There'll be more coming soon.